Hi everyone, Terry here and welcome back to my channel. And not a train video today, my friends. It's my ASMR one. And I know what you lot are after. I have been late on my Airwolf story. I really do apologise for that because I had been busy for the past few days. So I have been thinking though about an Airwolf story. More Airwolf stories for my friends. Of course, for Minx Laura 123 and Lisa Indigo Stars as well. I've been thinking about those since that day I did one for Seafoam. I should do one for every ASMR artist. I should. So today I'll read the next Airwolf. Tonight I'll read the next Airwolf episode. You'll get plenty of Airwolf episodes today. That's what you'll get. It's my uncle's night tonight because he's watching the football. Well, never mind. Let's get to what we're doing, Let's get to the story of Airwolf. I do wish I could play the theme tune, though, of Airwolf, because that's a lovely tune of Airwolf's now. Here we go. Did 3 and 4 last time, so... Oh, I did 4 and 5, didn't I, last time? So, next episode is episode 6. Episode 6, The Student Wolf. Then I'll begin. Sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin. It was almost firework night in 2012, and Terry needed a new pilot for Airwolf. A young girl called Jamie. She has seen Airwolf and always dreamed of flying her. Terry decided to teach Jamie, Rhiannon, and Saffron Cook, to fly Airwolf, but Becky was not sure about flying yet. Well, as you guys know, she's flying Airwolf at the moment. So I'll change this around. Wrong one. But Becky was busy making sure everyone was alright. So she took a break from flying Airwolf for a change. Ever since the day she and Terry and Ian retrieved Airwolf, she'd flown Airwolf before and enjoyed it very much. And decided to go on Airwolf's computer instead. After teaching the girls how to fly Airwolf, Terry had a call from Prime Minister David Cameron, and he said, "Terry, you and Airwolf are needed again. In America again to transport President Barack Obama. Good luck." Terry packed his bags, but Rhiannon and Saffron are busy. So Jamie said, "I'll go with you, Terry. I always wanted to meet the President of the United States." Then they took off in Airwolf, with Jamie flying. She is getting used to flying at speed up to Mach 1. Plus, Terry was at the computer reading the radar frequencies. Soon Jamie said, "We are here at the White House." Now, I should have said, now I'm going to change a bit of the story as I go along, guys. So you'll see. After a few fuel stops, Jamie said, "We are here at the White House. We're at the White House now, Terry. You take over and let's get Mr. Obama to where he needs to go." Terry took the controls of Airwolf after the President got in, and together they took off into the sky. Airwolf flying like she always does. surprises people. Where was I? Yes. Along the way, they were ambushed by a biker gang called the Wolves. Terry saw 4 P-51s and said, "Hang on, Mr. President, this could get rough. Jammy, turbos, and combat mode." The weapons were deployed, and Terry outran the planes. He was being chased by one of them, but Terry knew what to do. He knew this move before. He turned off the turbo thrusters and backed off one of the planes. Put his visor down and shot the planes down. Well, I did. Phew, that's the planes done. Now to those bikers, Terry thought. I thought. It wasn't easy. He used the chain guns to bring the bikers off their bikes. He used the chain guns to make sure the bikers didn't go returning to their bikes. After the battle, Barack Obama reached his destination, Los Angeles, and thanked Terry and Jammy for escorting him. Jammy got an autograph from him and flew Airwolf with Terry home. Wasn't that fun, Terry, flying Airwolf? Well, fun at least. But I don't think fun is the word you're looking for, Jam. Terry got tapping as Jammy flew them all the way home via Iceland, avoiding the volcano at least. The end. Now that's another story. That's a good story, wasn't it, folks? Now for this one. Episode 7, The Hunt for the Wolf. It was now 2013, and it has been a year since Airwolf flew. And David Cameron was shocked to see the head of public security walked into his office. Her name was Caroline Bogard. She said, "Mr. Cameron, I know what you and your boy have been doing for the past few months." The Prime Minister said, "What do you mean? Doing what?" he asked. She said, "You and Mr. Terry Bartlett have been using Airwolf for missions that nearly cost the public's lives of the entire country," she said crossly. "So I want Airwolf to be impounded at the RAF military base in Kent, or I will scramble my own jets to hunt for that helicopter myself." David Cameron said, "No, Airwolf is Terry's aircraft. Get out of my office, and good luck hunting. Miss Bogard stormed out and made a call to hunt for Airwolf. But the Prime Minister called Terry to warn him about Bogard. Terry said, "Thanks for the call, David. I'll move the lady somewhere." As he put the phone down. So I put the phone down, of course. Put the phone down, and yeah. Where was it? Yes, here we go. Put the phone down. And took off with Airwolf and flew around London, but was ambushed by Bogard. Terry flew Airwolf. Well, I wasn't ambushed by Bogard yet. I ran to Lady Ellen to move Airwolf someplace safe. As I flew Airwolf around London for a bit, as Terry flew Airwolf around London for a bit until Bogard caught up with him. She said, "Why, Mr. Bartlett, so good of you to fly your machine to me. Give it up, Terry. Give it up, Terry, and hand over Airwolf." Terry said, "Back off, Bogard. She is not your aircraft. It is mine. It is mine. Come and get me." Terry used the turbos to outrun Caroline's gunship. She fired a missile, but Terry popped a sunburst and said, "Come on, Bogard, is that the best you can do?" Terry had to use the chain guns to disable the gunship, but didn't use them just yet. He managed to outrun Bogard with the turbos. She had her own turbo ship, trying to fly against Terry's abilities, but each time she fired a rocket, she misses. And even Terry said, "That's lame shooting, Bogard. Try another approach." And Terry saw 2 more aircrafts blocking his way. She says, "Get out of this one." And Terry said, "Oh yes, I will." Terry deployed Airwolf's rocket pods. And then Terry put down his visor, but actually he didn't want to shoot down the aircrafts. He actually aimed for the rotors. But what Bogard didn't know is that Terry had his rockets on miniature rockets and shot the aircraft's rotors, and they started to spin out of control into the water. Mr. Bogard was very cross and tried to catch up with Terry, but Terry had enough. He deployed the chain guns and started to shoot Caroline Bogard's aircraft down. Where was I? Once disabled the gunship, she did an emergency landing at Heathrow Airport. Caroline was injured, but Terry landed. He said, "David told you not to come after me and Airwolf. Now you've learned your lesson." "What do you have to say about that, Caroline?" "I've had enough of people hunting me and Airwolf down. Many tried and failed. So have you. Airwolf is my aircraft. Even I did missions that could nearly cost people's lives in the entire country. But we always had close calls. Britain was made for close calls as well." Caroline agreed and apologized after the medical care. She promised not to hunt for Airwolf again. Terry flew Airwolf back to Lady Ellen as he thought for a moment. People hunting for Airwolf. I can't hide her at the abandoned skipyard anymore. I must have her at Lady Ellen permanently, so I know she's safe. So Terry flew back to Lady Ellen and kept her there. So if any time an Airwolf mission is called, Terry goes to Lady Ellen to be briefed by the Prime Minister. And so his work was done. The end. Well, wasn't that a brilliant story, folks? Wasn't that a brilliant story? Believe me, those are 2 good stories I have to make up for. Oh, and here comes another one, guys. Here comes 2 more for my 2 friends, Lisa and Laura. Minx Laura 123. Go and check her channel out, guys. She is brilliant. And check out Indigo Stars' ASMR channel. She's magnificent too. And Seafoam Kitten. She's magnificent as well. Really, all ASMR artists are good. So here is another story. First, for Minx Laura 123. It was the year 2017, and Airwolf hasn't flown for a long time, ever since Terry had to help Seafoam Kitten. Terry missed her so much, but there was another friend that needed Airwolf's attention. It was Minx Laura 123. Well, her name was Laura. She works for a company that makes vending machines. One day, a madman came by and said, "These vending machines are nothing but fakes. I'm going to really enjoy making you pay for what you did to my business, Miss Laura." This guy was Russian. Worked for a Russian government, and he didn't like UK businesses. He wanted Russia to expand into the UK. But he was also a KGB agent. Little that Laura didn't know that. She saw the guy's helicopter. It was a gunship. Laura said, "Oh dear, this isn't good." Nathan even said to the guy, "Back off you, she's my fiancée. You hurt her." But then a couple of men started to beat up Nathan. And the guy says, "You two had messed with the wrong country." And he took off in his aircraft. Laura said, "Oh, Nathan, why did you do that?" "Because I love you," he said. "Didn't want you getting hurt." "How can we stop people like that?" Laura said, "I know a person. I think I know who can stop this guy. Ever heard of Airwolf, honey?" Nathan said, "Yeah. It's been in the news ever since. And I recently heard it flew past Southend once before." Laura looked in the phone book and said, "I think I know who has that aircraft," she said. "And we have to keep it top secret at all times. Terry Bartlett is the one that has that aircraft." So Laura and Nathan hopped on a train down to London, and they went to the adventure playground at Lady Allen to look around. And of course, Terry was cleaning Airwolf, keeping her sparkling clean. "There you go, sweetheart," Terry said. "A nice, good, clean window for me to see through." Airwolf just went, "Whoosh." Terry laughed. "I know, sweetheart. Me and you are a team. What can I do without you, I mean, Stringfellow Hawk and the others, they miss you so much, but they know I'm looking after you properly." Airwolf hissed with an agreement. "Shh." Laura said, "Oh." I said, "Oh, hi, Laura," Terry said. "Well, it's been a while since I've seen you on YouTube, so good to meet you." "Terry, me and Nathan have a problem." "What sort of problem?" "Ever heard of this guy?" Terry grabbed the file. His name was Dmitri. Dmitri Olof. Dmitri Olof. Terry recognized that name when he was in the Navy. It's a made-up part, guys. I'm not really in the Navy. Every Airwolf pilot needs a past, so in the story I need to put myself in the past. So. "You knew that guy, Terry?" "Of course. Dmitri Orlov was a businessman. He's an international businessman, but he's also a KGB agent." I knew he has a corrupt business. And also he has a gunship as well. Oh dear, Nathan, Terry said. His men did this to you? Nathan said, yeah, mate, he did. They were trying to hurt Laura. Terry had a frown look on his face and said, I have had enough of this. I wanted that guy personally. I knew he was behind those attacks. Those attacks in Syria, those attacks in Hong Kong, and those attacks in South Carolina as well. He was wanted by the FBI, and KGB did nothing. He's KGB, corrupt agency, the Russian Secret Service. Laura, Nathan, how'd you like to come for a ride in my helicopter, Airwolf? But you must keep her a top secret at all times. Laura and Nathan said, sure, we'll keep her secret. Terry said, Becky, hold my calls for a while. If the Prime Minister wants anything, she could brief me along the way. Terry and Nathan and Laura jumped into Airwolf and put on the helmets, and up they went. Airwolf's weapons were deployed immediately, as Terry knew what Dmitri was capable of. Then Terry used the turbos to find his way down to the Russian Secret Service, to make his way to Southend. And Terry looked at his radar screen. Oh dear. I can't find... This guy's hard to find. Is he really, Terry? Asked Laura. Yes, he is. He's hard to find. Laura looked around the aircraft in the inside. Nathan was surprised. Cool, mate. Stealth mode, chain guns. This is a flying army. You should see her capabilities, mate, I said. Terry said. You should see her capabilities. She's one of a kind. And she's a sensitive machine, too. Isn't that right, baby? Terry said to Airwolf. And she went, shh, in agreement, as Terry flew her towards Southend to drop off Amy and Nathan. To drop off Laura and Nathan. Why did I mention that gun, Amy? Ignore that, Laura. Ignore that one. Dropped off Laura and Nathan at their business place in Southend. Just then, the businessman Dmitri was turned up in his gunship, and he said, "Right, time to rid myself of these pathetic people." And he tried to shoot them, but Terry took off immediately and said, "All right, Dmitri, you remember me?" "Mr. Bartlett, I thought I've gotten rid of you at the chemical plant the last few years ago." I said, "Well, I'm back. Let's have a little one-on-one, huh? Leave these people alone. They've done nothing wrong to you. Their business caused problem for me. I want to expand." "Well, you're not going to expand. Either you go away now, or I will shoot you down." "Ha! My gunship against yours? I'll shoot it down, no problem." Terry used the turbos to outrun him. They battled it out, as Terry swooped round, and as the helicopter opened fire on Airwolf. I said, "Bulletproof. Let's see how you try against my missiles." Laura said over the radio, "Be careful, Terry, those are heat-seeking rockets." "Don't worry, Laura, I'm outrunning them now." Terry popped a sunburst. A sunburst popped out and hit the first rocket, but Terry outrun the second rocket and made it land into the water. Sorry, guys, got an itchy nose. And Terry decided to shoot down Dmitry Orlov once and for all. He used the chain guns to shoot him down. He jumped out. The police were notified immediately. Theresa May called Terry over the radio. She said, I thought I might catch you in Southend, Terry. I take it you took down another corrupt government agent. Yes, I did. Dmitry Orlov. I owe him those gunshots, I did. I owed him those for taking down some of my best friends in the Navy. Well, they'll be remembered this time, Terry. We'll make sure Dmitry gets justice and deported back to Russia. Well, actually, we'll make sure he serves his time here in England as punishment for what he did. Thanks, Madam Prime Minister. See you again soon. Laura and Nathan were grateful. Thank you, Terry. You and your machine are perfect. We'll keep it a secret. If you need me again, you two, Terry said, you know who to call. You know who to call. You have Airwolf's radio frequency if you need me. See you later. As Terry took off back to London. Terry thought to himself, maybe it's good to use Airwolf to help my friends as well. Then another call came in from Lisa Indigo Stars, who was doing her ASMR business, was launching one in the Netherlands. Terry was running low on fuel, so he went to the nearest airport. He flew to the nearest airport for refueling. Then another radio call came in from Lisa Indigo Stars. So Terry flew off. Terry answered the radio call. I didn't fly off. I was at an airport. He answered the radio call. Hello, this is Airwolf. What are you doing? Lisa said, Terry, it's me, Lisa. Oh, hey, Lisa, what's up? I've got another problem. Thanks for helping out Minx Laura 123. Now it's my turn for help. Terry said, what's the matter, Laura? Lisa. What's the matter, Lisa? Well, people are causing me trouble. Haters. Oh my god. And Terry said, oh no. What kind of haters? Haters that use gunships against people. More gunships, Terry said. Don't worry, Lisa, I'm on my way. Terry took a detour around to the Netherlands and took off for the Netherlands. Laura and Nathan saw Terry flew in the opposite direction. They thought he needed elsewhere. He must have had a call from someone. Terry flew to Holland, to Amsterdam, where there was a big referendum going on. A big election going on, a Dutch election. Terry wasn't into politics, so he avoided it. He flew under the radar. Lisa met Terry in the park. Hey, Terry. As Terry landed, Lisa gave Terry a hug. Thank you for coming, Terry. Thank you for coming. Then some more gunships appeared. Terry said, get in. And then Terry took off into the sky as Lisa put a helmet on. Terry used the turbos to outrun the gunships. They said, give us that girl, she's ours. So I said, oh, Terry said, no, you don't. Terry used Airwolf's turbos to outrun every single gunship and shot them down. And they all landed into the water, where the pilots just got out and swam to shore, and the authorities picked them up. And Terry's work was done. Lisa was impressed with Airwolf. Terry said to Lisa, You must keep this machine secret at all times, Lisa. It's important that Airwolf's secret is safe. She said, "Don't worry. The secret's safe with me." As Terry took her home, Lisa gave Terry a kiss and went back to her place. Then Terry took off for home, and he thought to himself, "That's another friend I helped out." I thought I wasn't going to help another person to another day. But Terry thought needed nothing, and he just flew right home. What can happen next, we do not know. Find out in the next Airwolf story. Well, that's it, folks. Hope you enjoyed the quadruple Airwolf story. Well, it's an Airwolf story combined into one, really. So the other two episodes I did, I wrote those myself, and then I did this one for the two ASMR artists I like as well. For Mink Sora 123 and Lisa Indigo Stars. And here's a big kiss to them both. And here's some more tapping. There you go. I bid you all good night now, folks. It is gone midnight. Good night, folks.